So, what were the big search trends for February? Welcome back to Techstination. I'm Fred Fishkin. Joining us from Google is trends expert Elizabeth Howard. Hi, Elizabeth.
Hi, how are you?
Terrific. Well, we're seeing the month exit here, and it was a busy month with the Super Bowl, Valentine's Day, Black History Month, the Grammys, and the NBA All-Star Game. Let's start out with the entertainment category, I think. And before the Grammys, the top trending person was none other than Viola Davis.
Yes, Viola Davis was our top trending person ahead of the show, and she actually was the 18th EGOT winner, which is it means that she received an Emmy, a Grammy, an Oscar, and a Tony. And John Legend is actually the most searched EGOT winner of all time. So they are definitely multi-talented people over there.
And there were plenty of other searches during the Grammys. Tell us about the interest in some of the top performers.
Definitely. So some of our performers ranked by search interest. We had Harry Styles, Bad Bunny, Lizzo, Mary J. Blige, Luke Combs. And we also saw a lot of people searching for Album of the Year nominees, and across the United States, As It Was, Bad Habit, All Too Well, Just Like That, and ABCDEFU was our top searched albums of the year prior to the announcement of As It Was winning for Harry Styles.
And the searches did vary somewhat by region. I don't know by how much, but
You know, for this search, it was pretty all over the board. I will say, As It was an album that we saw searched all across the United States. So Harry Styles definitely has some fans across the United States. And in the South, I will say we kind of saw people search Bad Habit a little more. And then Just Like That was sprinkled all across the United States.
during the Super Bowl, Rihanna attracted a lot of attention on the screen and, of course, a lot of search interest. Tell us about it.
Definitely. So I will say, sorry to the two football teams playing, but Rihanna may have stolen the show at the Super Bowl. Rihanna and ASAP Rocky were the top two trending people the day after the Super Bowl, which is when Rihanna revealed her pregnancy during her performance. And then at the Super Bowl, Rihanna's partner, ASAP Rocky, was the most searched celebrity at the game. And then all across the United States, people were searching for Rihanna's songs, and Stay, We Found Love, and Work were the top three songs. And as far as trends across the United States, in the South, people were searching for Work the most. And then in the Northeast, we saw people search for We Found Love. And then pretty much the rest of the United States was searching for Stay. So people were very interested in the halftime show this year.
Terrific. Well, what were some of the top searches related to Black History Month?
With February being Black History Month, we see a lot of similar searches each year. Lift Every Voice and Sing lyrics spikes every February. And that's considered the Black national anthem. But we also saw a lot of breakout searches for Black History Month this year. We saw Black Voices in Gaming was one that came out as a standout search. And then we also saw people search for who was the Black person blank. So who was the first Black president? Who was the first Black baseball player, the first Black Supreme Court justice, superhero, basketball player. So people were really interested in who are these people that have made such a mark on our history, and they really wanted to dig deeper into that.
Terrific. And for Valentine's Day, what were some of the search trends that you saw?
Yes, we can't let February go without talking about Valentine's Day. We saw a lot of searches obviously related to love, but romantic love was something that people were searching for. And that one of the things that I found most interesting is that people were searching for cities to visit during Valentine's Day. So people wanted a getaway. And Las Vegas was actually the #1 most searched city across the entire United States to get away. But we also saw people search for New York, Chicago, Orlando, and Miami. And moving past romantic love, we saw an increase in self-love and Singles Awareness Day searches. So people were searching for a Valentine's gift for myself. Is it weird to go to a bar alone, to a concert alone? So I think no matter your relationship status, people really wanted to celebrate that day.
Interesting. Well, in sports, besides the Super Bowl, we had the NBA All-Star game in February, and you rank searches for players there.
We did. We had a lot of people searching for players during the NBA All-Star game weekend. We had Kevin Durant with the Phoenix Sun. He was our number one most searched player. But what I found interesting is that Team LeBron was the most searched team in quotation marks prior to the NBA All-Star game. I mean, predominantly across the whole United States, we see people searching for Team LeBron.
Terrific. Well, there was also National Pizza Day. I don't know if that's a Hallmark one, but anyway, what were some of the interesting searches related to that?
Yeah, so I personally think National Pizza Day is one of the best holidays. It's February 9th, and we saw people search for regional style pizzas. I know it's an ongoing debate amongst people, New York style versus Detroit style pizza. Detroit style pizza was predominantly searched in the northern half of the United States, and then New York style pizza was predominantly searched in the southern half of the United States. And then we also saw people search for heart-shaped pizzas because of Valentine's Day, Chicago, deep dish, Sicilian. And people are also curious, where did pizza originate, and how to make pizza dough was a top trending search as well.
Sounds pretty good to me. And in the odd news category, which I love that you've added there, there was a surge in interest in UFOs.
Yes, every month we have a search that comes that is a little bit off topic or something that we don't expect. And unidentified and flying objects was this month. And what is in the sky is currently being searched at an all-time high in the United States. And that kind of led into searches for, are aliens real, extraterrestrial life? How many UFOs have been shot down? Are the UFOs aliens? And one of the things I guess that people started wondering about are what movies that they can watch that are related to aliens. So the most searched alien movies across the United States were Alien and Predators. And literally all across the board except Tennessee, Alien was the most searched movie. Tennessee was the only state that was searching for Predators.
I suppose a lot of this was probably balloon related, but it sounds like
maybe.
For more information, where can people go on all this?
Anyone can access google.com/trends. And one of the great things about this site is that you don't have to be a trends expert. You can search for your specific city or your region and area and things that you're interested in or events that are going on near you and pull this information as well. So it's really cool. I encourage anyone to check it out and look at things that they're interested in, because I'm sure you'll find some of these odd breakout searches that we talked about today.
Well, thanks for spending time with us, Elizabeth Howard. Have a great day.
Thank you.